Mic check 1 2. What's going on, everyone? This is Business Talks and Anime Walks, where we talk everything business and anime. Again, I am here by myself today. My brother had to handle his scandal. He had some things he had to take care of this weekend, but he'll be back on next weekend. I was supposed to have a guest today. I promised y'all yesterday, but life in, and my guest couldn't come on today. So we are going to shoot and do this podcast or this service by ourselves. So today is Sunday. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. This is the Anime Walks portion of Business Talks and Anime Walks. Business was yesterday. We got into a slew of good things that we talked about. We would talk about Black Friday, looking forward to the trends for Christmas, some real estate news. And today we are going to talk about some anime. So without even wasting y'all time, we are going to get straight into it. Again, I am a one-man show today. So I can only deliver news that I know of. You'll get both Business Talks and Anime Walks perspective next week. So one thing I wanted to start out with actually is going over a new anime I started. When my brother comes, we are going to talk more about this, but this is one anime chat that I wanted to talk about that I just started. It's called A While Last Boss Appeared. Now, this deals with an isekai going to a video game, so, we're very much on the Sword Art Online road for this perspective, but this is a little different. You can think of this as like an Overlord perspective. Main dude created his woman character. Sorry, guys, I got the hiccups right now. But he created this woman like boss character, and within the it was like some promotional within the game or something, and it isekai'd him to where now this dude is his boss, but he I believe, to blend and become more and more into his character, where, like, I'm not going to say his logic or reasoning or thinking is not there no more, but it's definitely going to be that his he doesn't feel anything when he's killing. He doesn't feel anything, for people and everything like that, which then shows that he's just like, well, I'm transforming more and more. I'm thinking more like my character and everything. So, it's a good start so far. This character is overpowered and everything, so it is the power level in there, compared to where this world takes place. This world takes place 200 years after this character in this universe world. So it's like 200 years in the future, and I think he's come to the point where he's like, well, we're not a part of this world anymore or anything like that. So it's really good. That's why I'm trying to wrap my thoughts around it and everything, and then talk about the anime itself without giving too much, because I'm only on episode 3. I believe there's only 8 episodes out so far. So this is one where I definitely wanted to start it very early on. I don't know why I didn't start it, but yesterday I just ended up, just trying to transition off and be like, oh, let me go check out some sorry, the hiccups. I just turned it on yesterday, and I didn't get to finish it. I was about to finish episode 3, but I got super tired yesterday. But just overall, this just started out really good. It's on that path, like Overlord, where the character is going to, be this main person and then move on, um, you know, uh, move on and everything like that. So, um, overall, I would say give this a shot if you have not. If you have not, it's going to be one where you won't be disappointed. So, good job for this. The next anime I do want to talk about. I want to go into perspective with what I have been watching and everything. The next one where I watched was again a Gatherer's Isekai. I have been going on about watching this, so uh, I am currently caught up with this. As you see, this is an action and fantasy Isekai. We are dealing with our main character. He is now forming his group with the horse god. He has the lizard slash dragon guy power, and then he has the baby dragons. Well, the guy's like a dragon slash lizard man. He has the elf right here, which he said is a part of his group. Sorry, let me go grab some water. So I'm feeling good now, but yeah. So this anime has been really good. Nothing short of nothing short of good. Takeru is the main character. He's been hanging out with these guys, going on an adventure. He seems to be a foodie, which is really good. So this is episode 10. I believe this ends at 12 or 13 episodes, so we're not that too far from this ending, which I'm going to be sad, but I can definitely see this getting a second season. I know my brother was definitely interested when I mentioned this, so I can assume that he's probably going to pick this up when this gets done and over with. So yeah, let's move on to another one. I've been watching this one that I talked about. Well, it's called Hands Off. I tried to remove like the how can I say the fan service portion of this. Well, you can't remove it necessarily because it's there, but I try to look past this where they talk about it, where this kid, he wants to be a sports doctor. I'm interested in animes like this. I saw Another World Pharmacy, which was cool. And there was another one that I watched from the past season where it dealt with detectives. And I just like animes that go away from typical power scales. And then they're more slice of life, so that's really good. But the one that I really wanted to talk about that everybody knows is this one, Campfire Cooking. Now this is my baby right here, and what I mean by that is I could watch this so many times and not get bored with this. I am on the second season. I think right here, this is showing everything for the first season. Yep, this is the second season, which I'm all caught up on. I'm really liking this right now because, again, this is just a regular dude who's not powerful really in his own mind. His familiars are powerful, so they keep him safe. But overall, it's really good because um, his bonus is, all he has to really do is just cook for them. And he cooks a lot of the dishes where it's to the point where I would like to. So shout out to Campfire Cooking. I definitely know this is going to get a third season. Another thing I wanted to mention was with this, I plan on actually owning the books and the mangas pretty soon. This would be a nice gift for me, having the light novels to this so I can read, because it's just a leisure please. So shout out to Campfire Cooking. And then the last anime that I'm really that I've really been watching so far, right here, My Status as an Assassin. Obviously exceeds the heroes. We're starting to pick up on this character, the main guy. He's now trying to hunt down this count or this lord of this land who is known for just playing dirty and everything. So we're getting to the point, and this last episode right here, it really was like an eye opener, because I will spoil this because I believe the new episode comes out tomorrow. So if you don't want to hear this, you might want to mute this portion. A little spoiler: this one king, he really did put in perspective for us to look at, like this couple right here. He said basically that the elf was being vile because he knows she's going to outlive the human and everything. And, a relationship like that should be forbidden, because it's like you're just going to go watch him die knowing you're going to live on for this long ass time. And because she's already much older than our main character, Akira, she's much older, but she's young at heart. So that's why, they're married. They have their finger rings, their blood finger rings and everything. So, but yeah, so they're now the heroes party, and our assassin right here, Akira, and his wife, they're after, they're splitting up. They're going to meet in the demon realm, but now Akira is focusing on his count or lord of this land, because he uses a lot of underhand tactics, and basically he's responsible for the kidnapping of his wife, the death of the knight, and everything. So this is definitely getting a second season, which I'm super excited about. It was one of those animes where everybody was excited about it. This reminded me a lot of what's that anime called? Cheat Skill, I believe it was called. Especially with the art. Yeah. I got a cheat skill in another world and became unrivaled in the real world. I could definitely see this getting a second season. I don't know if it was announced that it's going to get a second season. If you haven't watched this, it reminds me a lot of My Status as an Assassin, other than this guy. When he doesn't get isekai, but he realizes his grandfather was like this important person essentially in this world and everything. So he has this gateway or doorway to another world where he can keep crossing over and everything. So she's a princess in this land, and he's from this land, and he keeps like, he'll go to school during the day, and then at night or after school he'll start hunting. So that's super dope as well. So shout out to both my status as an assassin, and I got a cheat skill. If you haven't seen any of these, you should definitely go check them out as well. But on to some bigger news. As we dwindle down with the year, One Piece will become a seasonal anime. After this year, it will take a break, and we won't get it back for 4 months, essentially. We'll get it back in April, and then it'll become seasonal. I saw this coming. This was such a long run for this anime that you gotta feel proud for as long as it could. That's why other animes like Naruto and Bleach, they finished a lot sooner because I'm not necessarily they didn't want to get to this point, but they also became to a point where it was like, they were putting a lot of fillers in their anime, and One Piece isn't doing that. And with Oda's help as well, and how caught up it is to the story with the pacing and everything, you could definitely just tell that this was becoming seasonal. Not necessarily, I didn't wish that they did this sooner, but I don't know. It's sad to see that it's happening. Well, it's sad to see it's happening. I understand is why. Because we're too caught up to where it's at in the manga and everything. So I do pray that like Oda possibly changes his his writing or his manga schedule, because trying to produce it every week, then having these like 2 or 3 week breaks, it becomes inconsistent for like us, the consumers that we want to see. And I would just rather see Oda just give us it every 2 weeks, like a lot of mangas do. Just that way, so he's not like pressuring himself into do it. And because if he does it every 2 weeks, it doesn't feel like he has to rush, right? And if he does it every 2 weeks, the consumers still get what we want. We're still getting it. And with the anime becoming seasonal, I just feel like we just win overall, right? Like for the ones that are greedy or like, oh, we want it every week and everything. Well, with one every week comes with a lot of consequences on Oda as well. So um, I wouldn't want to like stick to my guns, whatever, and be like this is what it's going to be. I just wouldn't I wouldn't think that you know. So shout out to One Piece. Sad to see it go. Happy to see that possibly this allows Oda to rest. So this will definitely be huge. The next thing I want to talk about was an anime that will be coming back. I don't have the post. I can't pull it up on my Twitter, but let me just pull up. So this anime, Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun. This is one of those leisure animes. It doesn't have to deal with killing or anything. If you don't know, it deals with Iruma. He's 14. He's going to school in a demon world. His grandfather bought him essentially from his parents because his parents sold him for money because they're broke and don't do shit for themselves. So they sold him, and now he has to be a demon, or he has to play a demon's grandson in this world, and everybody essentially loves him. They fall in love with him. And we're just watching his high school life. Now, this was announced that season 4 is scheduled for April 2026 on Crunchyroll. You can't see that because I have everything blurred within my background. But if you see that, that is Anime TV's _JP on Instagram. They announced it, so we are super excited about this. Well, I will say, I don't know if my brother has ever watched it. And that's cool and everything. We always have our differences on anime, so hopefully when he sees this and he watches this back, he wants to catch up on this. But that is one piece of anime news I wanted to get out. Another one is this anime, Hitman Reborn. So I know a lot of people were super excited about this. As you see right here, I watched a couple episodes a couple of weeks ago. I was trying to not necessarily saying I'm not going to get into it, but I was really like I was really getting like intrigued with this anime and everything. As you see, like right here, it has a lot of seasons. Like it has 9 seasons. Um, but it's getting a full anime remake. So this is super exciting. Let me go add that to my watch list because I want to continue watching this. Um, yeah, it's getting a full anime remake, and I know a lot of people were super excited about this. As we read right here, Suna, a timid junior high student, is a failure at school, sports, and social life. But everything around Suma has been completely changed when a baby called Reborn, who claims to be an Italian hitman from Bangala family, shows up. Reborn was sent to groom Suna for his future life as a mafia boss of the family. This was, has a lot of people excited. I'm actually excited for this to be a remake because as I started trying to watch this, I'll be now excited to see the remake and just catch up on it through there. So, shout out to Hitman Reborn. Can't wait for this to be remade. But with that is a little bit of the anime news. Again, we had a slew of things on here that we wanted to talk about. Let me go see if I can find some. It's kind of hard when your brother's not here and you kind of bouncing off each other, but you still make it do what it do, right? I know one thing my brother would always tell me to go check is one of our favorite TikTokers. Let's go see what are some things that we can go check out. Let's see. Let's go check out Goat Brandon, as he always got the news for us. Okay, here we go.
An Oscar award at the 2020. Every anime movie that is eligible to win an Oscar award at the 2026 award show.
Demon Slayer, the Infinity Castle movie, is eligible for an Oscar.
Demon Slayer is eligible for an Oscar. I definitely think it's going to get at least a nomination.
Come as a surprise to anyone because it surpassed the Superman movie, and if it wasn't, then we have to riot.
The Hatsune Miku movie is eligible for an Oscar. The worldwide phenomenon, which is Hatsune Miku, has become...
Hatsune Miku. Never heard of this. I'll have to ask my brother when he gets back to see it. Has he ever heard of this himself? Hatsune Miku. But this is another anime that can get or receive an Oscar nomination. So shout out to this anime.
Become even more popular after this movie, and it may win an Oscar. We'll see.
100 Meters, the anime movie, is centered around
100 Meters. So obviously we're not going to hear about every anime movie that is being released. I think, but seeing this, how in touch Brandon is, this is definitely good.
Running and has beautiful animation, which would be loved by sports fans.
Chainsaw Man, the Rize movie is...
So me and my brother did not go see Chainsaw Man Rize. He definitely is going to go see this though. He's 100% caught up. I am not all the way caught up. So yeah, shout out to Chainsaw Man, but we will definitely be going to see this.
Eligible. We know how great the Chainsaw Man Rize movie. It is the second highest rated anime of all time on MAL, and it has done great in the box office. It has a realistic chance of winning an Oscar.
Scarlet, the anime movie, is centered around a revenge story. This movie has...
Scarlet is an anime movie centered around a revenge story. Again, another anime I never heard of, but any anime that can be nominated or win an anime, shout out to them.
a unique art style and breathtaking colors and visuals.
Child, the anime movie, which is centered around a
Chow.
romance between a mermaid and a human. Just like
Mermaid and a human. Chow.
the previous movie Scarlet, the animation art style is beautiful, and the colors displayed in the movie is breathtaking.
The Legend of Hui 2. This movie originally came out
The
in
Legend of
2019,
Hui
but part
2.
2 came out this year with a new mission from the Monster Hall. After an attack ruptures the peace between humans and spirits, Hui and Lu Yi, Wushan's last disciples,
So this is a
must
Chinese
expose
anime.
the conspiracy theories that
nature
Shout
nature
out
brings
to
forth,
them.
and the bond they swore to defend.
Oh.
An anime fan, don't know about this anime.
So shout out. Everybody see who's logging in right now?
Dude,
What's up? Talk to the people.
dude, what's up, chat? Everybody's having a good day. I just got
talking
back
how you're
from,
handling your scandal.
Yeah, so just got back from drill. That's why I'm still rocking this, this green shirt. But it's been good. Long weekend. Long weekend. I can talk about that later. But what's going on here?
We got into some things. I talked about the animes that I'm currently, keeping up with. I talked about one new anime that I have watched or I started yesterday. It's called
Right.
A Wild Last Boss Appears. A wild last boss appeared.
Okay.
I talked about that. That's like the Sword Art Online / like Overlord type anime.
Okay. I know you went crazy for Overlord, so if it kind
I'm
of
still
similar as that, then I know you. It's good.
Yeah, because Overlord has a movie coming out, so I'm super excited. But it definitely deals with like that same premise. So it came out this season. I believe it has like 8 episodes out. I'm on the 3rd one, about to finish it.
Yeah.
So we talked about that. We talked about One Piece transition into a seasonal anime now.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that in a couple weeks, One Piece is going to finish out, I believe, with Egghead. And then once it finishes, and then we get to January, we won't get it back till April. And that's when we'll turn over to Elbath. And we just talked about how that was because of the pacing and everything. The manga, the anime is almost caught up to the manga and everything. So,
Has to slow down.
It has to slow down. But I'm also hoping that with this schedule that Oda himself might possibly want to move instead of a weekly anime where he's trying to pump out a lot of anime. So maybe every 2 weeks. It's going to help, help with his health, but also at the same time, you're pushing content out to your people.
For sure.
And then we talked about 2 animes. That one being Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun, which is a slice. It's not a slice of life. It's a supernatural / comedy. It deals with a 14-year-old going to school in the demon world, and he's a regular human. And it's one of those where it's like it's for 14 and under, but it's still a good anime. Right. And then I don't know if you've ever heard of this anime, but Hitman Reborn.
I've heard of Hitman Reborn. I haven't watched it, but I have heard good things about it.
Yeah, so I watched 7 episodes of that like over a couple months ago, and it was really good. But once I started getting back to work, and then with school and everything, I had to that fell behind and everything. But that anime is getting a full anime remake.
Oh, nice.
So it had a bunch of seasons. So it has like over like 200 episodes and stuff like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing that anime. It's definitely going to be one of those where I'm going to weekly watch it. If they're going to do an anime remake, it's either they're going to release the parts, like they do every time now. Like we'll get 12 episodes or 24 episodes and have to wait for the other 24. But it shouldn't be too hard with them just remaking the anime. Just making it to 4K or whatever the standard is right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling the people, it's kind of hard when you don't have somebody to bounce talking points and ideas off of. So I sat there and I was like, let's go watch some Go Brandon. So let's restart this.
My thing is, what I thought we were supposed to have a guest today. I guess
we were. So essentially, we talked about the guest that we were supposed to have today, and then the guest forgot that somebody passed away in his family, and there's a funeral today.
Got you. Hey, well, rest in peace to that.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
recipes to my guest on, but he did say he wanted to reschedule and then possibly do it in the future as well. So I told him, he's
Thank
always
you.
more than welcome to, come to the channel. But I'm going to actually restart this because I wanted to talk about, go Brandon to talk about all animes that are eligible for a 2026 Oscar.
Oh yeah, definitely want to hear this.
Yeah.
Anime movie that is eligible to win an Oscar award at the 2026 award show.
Demon Slayer, the Infinity Castle movie, is eligible for it.
So we talked about this. We know that Demon Slayer was going to be because it was too talked about not to at least be nominated.
Yeah.
So
Oscar. This shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone because it surpassed the Superman movie.
yep.
Yeah, which is
So
crazy.
Yep.
And if it wasn't, then we have to riot.
The Hatsune Miku movie is eligible for.
So I talked about this, the Hatsune Miku movie. Don't know what this is about, but I told again we're not necessarily going to know what every anime is. So
Yeah, we're not caught up on everything.
yeah. So shout out to Hatsune Miku for being eligible for a nomination from the Grammys.
For sure.
For an Oscar, the worldwide phenomenon, which is Hatsune Miku, has become even more popular after this movie, and it may win an Oscar. We'll see.
100 Meters, the anime movie.
So this is another one that we never heard of. 100 meters. They talked about this is definitely for the sports people and everything because this is about racing.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I didn't hear about that, or neither of us heard about it because we used to be big track guys. So it's very surprising. But
Yeah.
I'll definitely check that out later because I'm a sports guy. We're sports guys. We've been in sports our whole lives, so I like a good sports anime. I think that's on that genre of anime is on the up and coming, especially because of what's it called, that recent one, Blue.
Right.
What was it? Blue
Lock.
Blue Lock. Yeah.
Is centered around running and has beautiful animation, which would be loved by sports fans.
Chainsaw Man, the Rize movie is.
So I talked about this, how you would probably go see this over me because I did not get a chance to actually watch Chainsaw or finish Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, no, I've heard it's good, and it's a good I heard that it's a good movie, but it doesn't really give you the next setting for the next season. But that's something that I would still be interested in going to see for sure.
Okay.
Eligible. We know how great the Chainsaw Man Rize movie. It is the second highest rated anime of all time on MAL, and it has done great in the box office. It has a realistic chance of winning an Oscar.
Scarlet, the anime movie, is centered.
So yeah, this is another one we didn't hear of. Scarlet, the anime movie. Apparently, this is centered around revenge.
Okay, like a whole lot of others.
Yeah.
Around a revenge story. This movie has a unique art style and breathtaking colors and visuals.
Child, the anime movie.
Yeah, and there's another one, Child. I think this is Chinese anime movie, so we never got to see
never
this.
heard about this.
Which is centered around a romance between a mermaid and a human. Just like the previous movie, Scarlet.
Oh, I don't know if this is the one that was the Chinese one. It might be the next one.
The colors in the movie is breathtaking.
The Legend of Huizi.
Yes,
this movie
one.
originally came out in 2019, but part 2 came out this year with a new mission from the Monster Hall. After an attack ruptures the peace between humans and spirits, Hui and Lu Yi, Wushan's last disciples, must expose the conspiracy theories that endanger both worlds and the bond they swore to defend.
Be sure to share this with an anime fan. Know about these anime movies that are eligible to win an Oscar.
So as my brother said already, we are anime lovers, but even we, as two people, we still can't catch up on every single thing. We can't watch every single thing, and we're gonna be lost in the sauce when it comes to certain things, because not everything is for us. So it's good to hear about a bunch of anime names being picked regardless. There's a couple that I think are going to have the edge due to just popularity. But, Charles, did you have anything to say before I hopped on about this?
Nah, I think all of them respectfully in their own right deserve, an animation and everything. They were,
For sure.
not even without knowing them, they probably, the fact that they can be nominated just shows how big and well that they did.
Yeah, for sure.
So, shout out to these animes. But go
sure.
Brand. Brandon got some videos.
What was that last one that was mentioned? Because that one looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I think a lot
was that Chow?
Worlds and
Nah.
Yeah,
Wushan's
Chow.
last
No, not Chow.
That
This
one
was
right here.
yeah.
Hui and Luyi,
Hui.
Wushan's last disciples.
No.
Hui and Luyi, Wushan's last disciples in spirits, ruptures the peace Master Hall. After an attack ruptures the peace between humans and spirits, Hui.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
But part 2 came out this year. It originally came out in The Legend of Hui 2. This movie
The
originally.
Legend of Hui 2.
The Legend of Hui 2. Okay.
Yes. So part 1 they say came out in 2019. This one came out this year.
Okay. I mean, it doesn't look bad. So,
Came
I
out in
mean,
2019,
guys, if
but
you
part
have
2
any
came out
interest
this
in
year, with a new
watching
mission
them,
from
then
the
definitely
Master
check them out.
After an attack ruptures.
You know, or if you need us to go back to something or be like, hey, what was that was named? We'll definitely do our best to at least give you that info.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But yeah, shout out to Go Brand like usual.
Yep, he has a bunch of
SpongeBob just
videos.
got a
So let's look at this. You
Oh
know,
yeah, I saw.
I don't know nothing about this. So
collab with Burger King. It released today. Here's everything you need to know about it. All right, guys. So the SpongeBob and
SpongeBob released a collab with Burger King. I did hear somebody say this, and I don't want somebody to get offended when I say this or whatever, but they essentially said that SpongeBob's brain rot.
Is SpongeBob? I mean
yes, it is because there's no plot to it. It's just episodes and everything like that, right?
Yeah, it's literally just there for you to just watch.
Yeah.
But SpongeBob is I'm not going to talk.
We grew up on it, but
I love SpongeBob.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Right now, I would never just put on SpongeBob, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's too many animes out there for me now not to not watch something. But I won't sit there and say I didn't grow up on SpongeBob. SpongeBob raised us.
Here's the thing: when it comes to SpongeBob, for me, I could sit back and watch some SpongeBob. But am I going to? No.
How many episodes you think you can watch of SpongeBob before you go, okay, let me try something else?
I could probably go I will say maybe a good 2. I'll probably say a good 2 for an hour total before I'm like, okay, let me try something else. So
commercials and all.
Commercials, yeah, probably an hour. Yeah. That's 2 episodes, you feel me? So, but if I was, let's say, maybe having a bev, you know what I'm saying? If I had a bev and I was just okay, I don't feel like watching anime, I would just want in one of those moods to where I was just I just want something on while I just sit here and sip. Then I could probably just have it going because SpongeBob is funny. SpongeBob do have his funny moments because it is brain rot. They just throw stupid stuff in there, so you know. But I know that SpongeBob collab with Burger King, but I think the Grinch collab with McDonald's or something like that. I don't keep up with McDonald's and Burger King and all that, but I definitely saw something online about that. But you can go ahead.
All right.
Burger King collab is offering something called the Bikini Bottom Meal. As you guys can see, it is a pineapple-shaped container. It has the characters on the container, really cool. And it offers these menu items. As first up, we have the Pirates Pineapple Float. We have SpongeBob on the cover and the Flying Dutchman.
Pirates
I can
Pineapple
tell this is gonna
Float.
be good. Let's take a sip. Pineapple. Woo. This is good. Patrick's Starberry Shortcake Pie.
Patrick's
we have it
Starberry
on the cover.
Shortcake. That's funny.
Now we're gonna open it up. Might be as good as pumpkin pie. Mr. Krabs Cheesy Bacon Tots. We have Mr. Krabs on the cover of the container. When we open it up, treasure your taste buds. And these are the bacon tots. I don't eat bacon, so I can't eat this. But for my bacon lovers, we have the cheesy bacon tots here in the meal. SpongeBob's Krabby Whopper with cheese.
Krabby
this is the
Whopper.
real life
They should
Krabby
just
Patty.
called it a Krabby Patty.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Yeah.
Well, it's Burger King, so they gotta call it a Whopper.
Burger King really went all out with this collab. Best fast food restaurant in the world for a reason, guys.
Best fast food is crazy. Definitely disagree.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna try
I definitely
it.
have
My
Wendy's
cameraman's
over
gonna try
them.
For sure.
it. How is it? It's good? Yeah? There you
But
go.
I won't lie, a Whopper
Order
is
the
good.
King Jr. meal.
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
for
one of the
sure.
6 SpongeBob themed toys. We got the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah, that's the
Pretty
Flying
cool.
Dutchman.
And you'll also get the pineapple shaped container for your meal if you order the King Jr. meal. Be sure to share this with a SpongeBob fan.
Now, here's what I'll say. I don't like to indulge in fast food a whole bunch, but when when companies do come out with collabs like this and they have certain meals, I will go and try them. I haven't so far, but I typically stay away from fast food in general.
Yeah, same.
You know? But if they do have like collabs, I'll be like, okay, I'll try it out. Like I forget McDonald's had a collab for something, and I was just like, oh,
McDonald's used to always have collabs with like Yu-Gi-Oh.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they would have collabs, and they would have like a different milkshake or a flurry or something. I'll be like, okay, I'll go get that real quick because it's a collab. It's something new. It's a different flavor. It's probably going to be limited time. I was like, I'll try it, and I just won't go back to McDonald's for the next 2-3 months until something else pops up. So,
Right.
Am I going to get this? Probably not. But would I? Yeah, I would, just for the one time because I haven't been to Burger King in months. First and foremost. So, and I think it's not bad to have it one time every few months.
Yeah, you gotta, do yourself. You gotta do yourself good, just every here and there. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah,
but shout out to Burger King though. I mean, shoot, I would never go against not getting Burger King.
Yeah, I mean, when was the last time you had Burger King?
Ooh, it's been a minute.
Yeah,
it's actually been a minute, but because I have McDonald's and Wendy's around me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't even know where there's a Burger King around here. So
yeah, I had Burger King in September. That was before, because that was right after my Ruta for the Air Force. So yeah, it was in September. I had Burger King, but Wendy's over Burger King all day for sure.
That's 1,000%,
1,000%.
But shout out to Burger King, bro. Shout out to this collab. Seems like y'all did it right. So let's move on. Go, Brandon. What you got for us?
Thanks.
Pokemon just collabed with.
Hold on. So we have another collaboration already. Pokemon. So Colin, quick question. When's the last time you played a Pokemon game?
Last time I played a Pokemon game, oh man, I honestly couldn't even tell you, like a straight up Pokemon game. I honestly couldn't even tell you. It's definitely been at least, I'll probably say, since I've been in college. I'll probably say last time I picked up like a Game Boy, it's probably been at least like sophomore, junior year of college. But when was the last time I played with a Pokemon? I would say maybe a couple years ago when I was playing Smash Bros. And I was playing with Pikachu,
right,
and Pichu. Was the last time I played with Pokemon characters. So yeah, I would probably say maybe like 2-3 years about that. But Pokemon games specifically, I'll probably say I would have to take it back to like Pokemon Go or the Game Boy, which was either or. It was in college, so at least 6 or 7 years ago. How about you?
Since the Game Boy, I know you had the DS system, so you were playing on there, but mine was way before then. I never had a DS system. It was only you and Scoot that had them. So yeah, so for me, it was probably like Ruby or whatever that was, Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. I think those were the last ones. But yeah, now we're on to Pokemon Legends of Kung Fu Tea.
I don't even know Legends.
Kung Fu Tea for their new game. It just released. Here's everything you need to know about it. All right, guys, so the Pokemon Legends ZA collab just released at Kung Fu Tea. Han, can you explain the collab?
I don't even have Kung Fu Tea near me.
Of course. So we're at Kung Fu Tea, and there's 3 new drinks for the 3 new starters that came out from the new Pokemon game, Pokemon ZA. We have the Totodile drink.
Totodile. I remember Totodile.
I thought that was is that Totodile actually on the drink?
No, I think that's just the color.
Okay.
No, you're talking about here. They just put up the animation.
Okay, I was about to say I can't. I thought it was like a souvenir or something.
Nah.
Chikorita,
I remember.
and Tepig.
I don't remember Tempig.
Not me either. Man, they're coming out with all these different Pokemons. I can't keep up with them.
No, the two I remember. I just don't remember what Tepig and what he evolved into.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't think like these starters are not like new.
I wouldn't even know. Like I don't even keep up with the Pokemon like verse to know what's new and what's not new. Like you said, like I haven't been fully on top of Pokemon probably since about 6-7 years ago when I was playing it on Game Boy.
Okay.
In my Mega Evolution matcha, this is featuring the Chikorita drink, which
Chikorita,
has
I
matcha,
remember.
Chikorita, I
milk,
do remember that.
tea, and boba.
So Josh, you got the Totodile drink. What is it? Can you explain to us?
All right, so this drink is literally based off the prison tower in the game, and we can see that the starter is Totodile.
And it's blue like Totodile.
Yeah, it's literally based off.
So based off of the tower and the
And we
drink.
got aloe jelly, and we got citrus lemonade to give you that.
So that's
tropical
something I probably
feel.
want with
All
the
right,
citrus
Anime News Guy,
lemonade.
what is your
Facts.
drink based off of?
My drink is based off of Tepig from Pokemon. Well, we know it's from Pokemon, but one of the best fire starters in the series, the franchise. And this is a ZA Royale milk tea, milk and tea,
Now, what does
Milk
it taste
and
like?
Yeah, I wouldn't get that.
milk and tea.
Type shit.
Be sure to share this with a Pokemon fan. Let them know that Pokemon has
Asian
collabed
girl
with
say
them
type
for the
shit.
new game.
Yeah.
Get
I don't think
excited.
I've ever seen
And
an Asian girl
also-
say type shit. Chat.
Follow to stay updated with the anime news that comes out.
So yes, make sure you stay up to date with Goat Brand and make sure you follow.
For sure.
We don't have the Kung Fu tea near us, but this is again something that me and you would probably want to try out.
Yeah, I'm actually about to see. I don't think I've seen that Kung Fu tea near me.
Wow, there's actually a couple Kung Fu teas near me.
Yeah, about to say there said one is Cherry Hill,
Yeah, there's a couple in Cherry Hill and one in Cinnaminson.
and apparently there's one near me, Pleasantville.
So I guess we'll have to try it out.
Yeah, I might just have to because I'm gonna go grocery shopping after this. I might just have to stop over there.
All right, let's go check out the next one. What you got for us, Go
Dragon
Brandon?
Ball Z has
So we got some Dragon Ball Z.
Let's get it.
transcended into the real world. A new fish species was recently discovered, and scientists have officially given it the name Super Saiyan. According to the
Hey,
Exerter.com,
yo.
New fish species named after Goku Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan transformation.
a new fish species
That's
named
crazy.
after Goku's Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan transformation.
They could have just
A new
said
fish-
they could have said Saiyan. Well, they could I guess because it's yellow. Yeah. You're muted. I can't hear you. Cola, we can't hear you.
And I was saying, people that are in the anime community or even branch outside and have just heard about stories know what Super Saiyan means. If you just say Saiyan, it might not stick as much for people that don't know completely, right?
Yeah.
But for people who have heard of anime and have listened to conversations of anime but don't necessarily watch it, you say Super Saiyan, a lot of people will know. Oh, Super Saiyan, Goku, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, that is true.
species has officially been named Vanderhosha Super Saiyan. The Gobi's bright yellow fin stripes immediately reminded researchers of the series' glowing power-up. The species was detailed in ichidiological research after a single specimen was collected near Ishigaki Jima Island in Okinawa at around
Okinawa.
210 meters deep. This is motion right here, guys, for a real-life species to be named after a transformation from an anime. Dragon Ball Z is continuing to show us why it is the most iconic anime franchise of all time. Be sure to share this with a Dragon Ball fan. Let them know a real-life fish species was named after Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z. Get excited for the next season of Dragon Ball, whenever that is. And also, follow
Yeah, I was
the
about to say,
updates
whenever
and
that
reviews
is, whenever
at the
we're gonna
top.
get a new
Dragon Ball
Dragon
Z has
Ball.
transcended into the real
Yeah,
world.
I'm still waiting on season 2 of Super. I still have to watch Daima. I know you said that it was pretty good.
Yeah, you haven't watched Daima. That's crazy.
I know. I haven't watched Daima yet. It's my intention to, especially after you confirmed that it was pretty good, because I thought it was just going to be like a BS version of it, because I know it's little versions of the characters.
Right.
But once you confirmed that, hey, this is actually real good and it's canon, I was like, oh, okay, this is what's up. I'll check it out.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I mean, Shay, shout out to the new fish. It's again an iconic title, from an iconic brand from Dragon Ball Z. So I mean, people are gonna know about Dragon Ball Z for years and years and years and years to come.
Oh yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely. So let's check out what else you got for us. Go, Brandon.
Netflix just bought Warner Bros.
Oh,
This was one thing I wanted to mention. I'm glad that he's mentioning this.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
let him finish, and then we'll talk. We'll break it down, and we'll go off of your section that you want to talk about.
Yeah.
It's huge for the future of anime. All right, so this morning, Netflix announced their acquisition of Warner Bros. They state, together we'll redefine the next century of storytelling, creating an extraordinary entertainment offering for audiences everywhere. Warner Bros. Is a producer of anime. One of the reasons ones they did was the DC SS Isekai anime that features Harley Quinn and the Joker.
Yep.
It was revealed in an article that Warner Bros. Wants to make 10 anime series a year. The DC SS Isekai anime released on HBO Max. Netflix is acquiring both the TV and film studios, which include HBO Max. If you're wondering how much Netflix paid, the deal is reportedly worth $82 billion, which is insane. It was also reported by Anime News Network that Webtoon is set to co-produce 10 animated series with Warner Bros. We've seen some successful Webtoon anime series. These upcoming Webtoon series and the 10 anime series Warner Bros. Wants to make a year, they can all release on Netflix. Netflix has a chance to make their anime audience even bigger. It's already big, but it can become even bigger with this deal. Share this with an anime fan. Let them know that Netflix has acquired Warner Bros. Get excited for the future of anime. Check out yesterday's news videos if you haven't done so already. And also, follow the
So I want you to break down, because I didn't hear anything about this Webtoons pickup and whatnot. So I want you to break that down, because I didn't hear about it, and I know you could probably get some information.
Yeah, so that was the last
video.
Yeah, this was the last video Go Brandon has, but I specifically wanted to talk on this because I actually am very against this, and here's why. Colin, you've heard the saying before, no one man should have all that power.
Right.
We got to remember, Netflix started as a mail-in service. Now they've become this big conglomerate where now they can acquire this, but the fact that they can now own all this media is not a good thing. Because I will say this, I believe Netflix is one of the reasons why we don't get long-standing seasons anymore in TV shows and stuff like that, because now Netflix, what do? They'll give you 8 episodes of a season, then they'll be like, oh, part 2's coming out next year, and it's like, it makes you, well, not even next year, they'll give you like 4 or 5 months, and then it's like, well, damn, I can't cancel my subscription.
Yeah, because I have to wait.
Yeah, so it's and for them to own everything, like that's Game of Thrones that they would own. You know, with WB, it's a lot. So
now, what's going on with the Webtoon stuff that he just mentioned?
So Webtoons is going to partner with Warner Brothers and produce anime. So essentially, what Webtoons is doing, instead of just going to the Crunchyroll route and getting it produced, they're just going to produce it through WB.
Right.
But also, I don't want to say that he's lying or anything. I don't know if Netflix actually bought Warner Brothers.
I mean, I've been hearing it.
Yes, but the thing is, I don't think, unless I'm mistaken.
Because here's the thing. Apparently, Warner Bros. Was going out of business or was losing money.
Yeah.
That's what I've been hearing, is that they weren't having the past few years have not been good to Warner Bros. And that's why they wanted to sell it.
So yes, they did state that they will buy it, that they will acquire it, but it still needs to go through approval. The approval means that it has to go through the Trump administration, and it has to go through the Department of Justice. Because when you're shifting and buying major stakes in media and everything, it now requires that departments have to step in. Because if they're like, oh, you're going to shift this and produce, or say this or anything like that, then they're going to stop you. Because that's like saying, for instance, Trump bought all ABC, NBC and everything, and then he controls all the media. That's a very dangerous game you don't want to play. That's true. It's still pending approval, but yes, they did say that they will acquire it.
Okay.
But this is about to be huge, because if this goes through and everything, I would say wait for a year to see how all your favorite shows and everything are going to be released and everything.
Yeah, we need to see how they're going to continue to raise the price of Netflix too, because it used to be $7 and now they've raised it to where like the minimum is what, Charles, like $20 with ads?
Yep, with ads. But I mean, that's how they get paid, right? So you have to have ads on your thing.
Yeah, like it's bullshit. It's bullshit though. And now they got this to where they're gonna have so much more. They're gonna raise the price even more. It's probably gonna be like $50
Yep.
with ads.
Yeah. So this we're definitely going to keep our eye on this because this is definitely
I know I
something that
will.
we're going to like us as anime lovers or just people that just love watching TV in general. Keep your eye on this because the whole entertainment industry is about to shake up with this.
Facts, facts.
And
I
my
mean,
dog is barking.
we have we hear that with Netflix, and we know that Netflix, especially as New Jerseyans, as people raised in New Jersey, we know that New Jersey is building
Cole,
its
can you continue going?
yeah, and we know that New Jersey is building its own factory, or not factory, but it's like studio for Netflix for like $600 million. This establishment and Paramount is moving to Netflix too. These corporations know what they're doing. They're not slick. It's wide out in the open, and these people are freaking going like these people are just moving. Like these industries are not quiet about it. They're trying to monopolize, And I wouldn't be surprised if Paramount is doing the same thing because Paramount's huge. It is freaking huge. So it's definitely going to shake the industry up even more for sure. It's definitely going to shake the industry up even more. So guys, let us know what you think in the chat about that. Um, I don't know. Should I wait for Charles? Chat. Should I wait for Charles? I don't know because I wanted to get into my next topic, but I didn't want to do it without him. Um, Actually, one second, everybody. Did you log off? Oh, okay. Yeah, I ran back up here because Alyssa's not she's not home yet. She just needed me to bring some. She needed somehow bring some things to me. So, all right. So yeah, you gonna hop back on the stream with them? Oh, all right then. Yeah, I should be back on in a little bit. All right. All right. I am back, everybody. Back, everybody. Clover, have you been in here the whole time, Thinker? What are you doing in there? What are you doing? All right, chat. Here we go.
ChatGPT to write your resume, right?
Yeah,
Smart move.
yeah,
Except
yeah.
recruiters now see
I'm
hundreds
not
of
paying
AI
for
resumes.
YouTube, guys.
This is the tale of my rebellion and your beginning. If I give up here, I'll die for nothing. I need to see where I stand right now. I am the monarch of shadows, death and repose. Arise. This is the true power of the monarch. Become one with darkness.
Yeah, guys, just wanted to show that just because, it's Solo Leveling. It's the new game that's now available. I know we talked about this earlier when it wasn't available, but now it is available if you did want to, actually be interested in it, go get it. You could definitely do yourself a favor and go cop it now. It looks like a good game. And I know Agent 00 from AMP. I think he played it. I think he played it. I think Agent. Oh my gosh, my typing. I think he played it. Yeah, see.
Lock that.
We got to 39 minutes. I don't know.
Let's drink up.
Nice.
Let's throw that ult out. Damn, I get my ult pretty quick. I broke loose. House and keys. You got my girl. You got your girl watching Attack on Titan? It's good as hell too, bro. Show's fucking addicting. I know that's right.
Okay, so it looks like Asian knows his shit when it comes to anime somewhat. He's probably not, as big as probably a lot of other people, such as myself, but
it's a panel down below.
It sounds like he knows what he's talking about a little bit.
It's literally based on the anime. I'll be honest with y'all, Solo Leveling is so fast paced. I don't remember most of the characters beyond what they look like. I think I remember 2 names from the entire show. Like I can't.
Hey, and Agent 00. All I gotta say is link with your boys. Link with your boys on BTAW. Link with your boys on Anime Walks, man. All right. Link with your boys on Anime Walks. We can talk anything anime, and we'd love to talk some business with you as well. How AMP got started, how you got into AMP, and also how it's going. Because obviously you guys are very much successful, especially a successful Black business. So definitely want to get to know your thoughts on multiple things. But shout out to you on Solo Leveling.
Tell you why, and I watched it dubbed too, so there's no reason why I should only remember 2 names.
Few remain on the battlefield.
Yo, maybe Domo, thank you for the 4-month resub.
Was to be the end of this brutal.
And also shout out to AMP, the rest of them. I don't know all their names. It's like Phantom, Duke, Kai, Chris, Davis. Is that anymore? I think that's it. Right, chat? Am I tweaking? Agent, Phantom, Kai, Duke, Chris, Davis. I think it's just them, right? Yeah. I don't know. Let me know in the chat though. I think I'm right.
Fight. Or
We're watching cutscenes too. I need the lore.
until my allies betrayed me.
Excuse me.
Already?
See, the graphics ain't that bad. Looking at it right now, chat, the game looks pretty valid.
As an inevitable conclusion.
Aura. Have you watched?
This is not how the manga went though, so it's not based off. It can't be based off the manga. If it is, then it's definitely taking its own turns, but it still looks pretty good.
So yeah.
And the culmination of my journey. Arise.
Arise! He said the thing! He said the thing!
Today is the day I will end you for good.
This is spoilers. Yeah, if you guys want to watch the show, close your eyes real quick. It's barely a spoiler. It's only a spoiler if you know. Valkyrie Ray! Hey, appreciate the raid. Welcome to the stream. We're playing solo leveling. Yeah, the games are not done today. Appreciate the raid. WW Valkyrie.
All right, we're back.
It was
We'll
fun
watch it
playing
now.
with you. I actually was really.
Nah, I was just going over the new solo leveling game because we talked about it beforehand when it wasn't out, but it now is available on certain platforms. Not fully out for everything, but it's out now. So we watched the trailer again, and then Agent 00, you know, the popular group AMP.
Yeah.
We just but we were just watching and reacting to some of his stuff. But it's not like that. We have to watch that. Chat, if you are interested, go check out W Agent 00. That's his name on YouTube. I think that's his main account. If not, then just go follow. Just put up Agent 00, and then you'll find it. But Charles, do you have anything else you wanted to talk about?
Nah, we hit a lot today, bro. I told the people that they could expect us back in full action next week.
Well, I do have a couple.
Yeah.
Before we sit here and give the finale. But go ahead.
No. Go ahead. What you got?
One that I wanted to touch on was a second to last episode of My Hero Academia.
Oh yes, I told people I didn't talk about that because I said that you would mention it.
Yeah, and here I am mentioning it. So the last one was very good. Is this it? No.
Yeah, I know that next week is the last episode, right?
Yeah, next week is the finale of the final season of My Hero Academia, guys.
And that episode will be titled My Hero Academia.
Will it?
Yes, they already announced the title of that last episode is called My Hero Academia.
Oh, tough.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we're just gonna sit here and just watch the quick recap of it. But it was a good episode, especially a good one for the second to last, in my opinion.
出ないんすか？
て繰り返すかもしれない。
いろいろ助けて欲しかったんですけど。
飯食わせてもらうわ。
ヴィランめ。
信楽弔とは何だったのか。
何しにのこのこ来やがった人殺し。
最後を伝えに来た。
信楽にそう言えって言われたのか。
スピナーにって。
には
君だけだった。
信楽は希望だったんだ。見せてくれた。あいつは俺の代弁者だったんだ。諦めてた。そんな俺に夢を見せてくれた。信楽弔は俺のヒーローだった。ゲームが好きだったんだよ。ずっと俺ゲームばっかやってて。そしたらあいつもやってるゲームは結構同じでさ。初めてできて友達だったんだよ。
信楽の心の真ん中にはヴィラン連合がいたよ。
つくづく気づくのが遅すぎた。
今もまた第2第3の信楽やオール・フォー・ワンが息を
お前たちはこれからも戦い続けるんだろう。ヴィラン連合も忘れて笑うんだろう。という恐怖の象徴をヴィラン連合は壊すと消えない。俺が信楽弔を紡ぐ。
一生忘れない。
もう伝言だ。タコに頑張れよって。確かに教育も国境も超えていく。誰だかい？
はい。
そうだ、頼まれていた。
ありがとうございます。
いいよ、
エリちゃんに思い出させるより
こんなことなくなるんでしょ
う。なくならんよ。
ヒーローと着想増やしてもらおうか。
ホークス、
新入生も授業に参加する。暗い顔見せたらいかんよ。
So obviously, there's a lot more that happened. There's a lot more that happened, chat. But I think it was it tried to pull emotional strings, and I think it did a good job in pulling emotional strings for those who will get emotional over, My Hero Academia. It's obviously, because I'm saying it in the terms of me, it didn't do it for me because it's not one of those kind of animes for me. I love the anime, but it's not one of the greatest animes that I've ever seen.
Yeah, right? But for this generation, the past 5, 6, 7 years, it definitely did what it needed.
COVID, especially COVID babies, COVID anime babies. This probably pulls a lot of strings because they're seeing an anime that started probably maybe a couple years before they really started getting into it, or maybe started at that same time. Now to them, it's like, oh, it's the greatest of all time. Yeah, it's not, but it's a great anime. It didn't do that for me, but it did a great job of pulling the strings. There's a lot more that wasn't shown, but it was a great second to last anime for the final finale of this season. I can't wait for the next one. Charles, I know I'm kind of giving you these spoilers with going over it, but what's your opinion on My Hero and just the way it's ending with what you do know?
From what I do know, I do love the fact that it's going out on a high note. I think every episode this season will be rated over a 9, which is very huge. Can definitely say I enjoyed the fact that I picked up on this. I read the manga. I watched the anime. I have a couple seasons to catch up on, but I'm just happy to say that I was a part of watching this journey.
For sure. It's been a long journey. Like I said, we not hating. I'm not hating just because I'm not saying it's not one of the greatest, but it's a great anime and it deserves all its flowers,
Yeah, definitely.
And it speaks true to heroism and what heroism should look like. It really should. And when I've heard a lot of people commenting on, it deserves to be in one of the conversations in conversations for true heroism and what it looks like.
Yeah.
Because the people are like, oh, well, there's Superman, there's Spider-Man, but Deku deserves to be up there. I'm like, I'm not mad at that. Deku, he sacrificed everything.
Yep.
He sacrificed everything for the greater good, and that's exactly what heroism is.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it. The only thing that I really have to show is actually I want to keep this tab open because there's something that's another 3 minutes that I want to show you guys that just popped up because it's my goat.
What is it?
It's my goat. Don't worry about it.
Naruto.
It's my goat. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's going to give me that. Okay, guys, here we go. Another quick video for y'all. But we are in this industry now, so I think it's only right to give its respects to the people who's doing it before us, setting the foundation. So when it's our turn to receive something this, we can be aware of just what's happening in the industry.
Plaque Boy Max.
So
Best creative art
streamer.
Amiru.
I don't know half of these people.
Best roleplay streamer.
Phantom is AMP.
Best MOBA streamer. Kedro.
And honestly, I don't even know half of these categories, right, Charles? We're not even in the full.
Yeah.
Best Brand Partner. Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Hidden Gem Award. I just love puzzles.
Hidden Gem Award, like
Best Battle Royale Streamer. Clicks.
So that's
Best
what?
Fighting Game Streamer.
Warzone.
Lily Piku. Best MMORPG Streamer. Soda Poppin. Best Speedrun
And
Streamer.
honestly, I didn't even know that these
Lil
categories were available for streaming
Best
awards.
Sports Streamer.
Yeah.
Flight 23 White.
Flight, yeah,
Best
Flight.
Minecraft Streamer.
He's an old streamer.
Tubbo.
Minecraft streamer.
Best
Wow.
Marvel Rivals Streamer. Flats. Best FPS Streamer.
See, I thought it was just
The
like
Burnt Peanut.
streamer of the year, you know,
Best
things like
Strategy
that.
Game Streamer.
Yeah.
Jinxie. Best Reality Streamer. Asian Boy. Best IRL Streamer. iShowSpeed.
Definitely was. He went all across the world.
Best Vertical Live Streamer. Creek Craft.
No,
Vertical Live.
Stream Game of the Year. Peak.
Never heard of Peak.
Best Content Organization. FaZe Clan.
I'm surprised it's FaZe. I'm surprised not
Best
AMP.
International Streamer. Toda MC. Best Stream Duo. Agent 00 and Extra Emily. Best Streamed Collab. Kai Cenat and LeBron James.
Okay.
Best
Yeah, shout
Marathon
out to
Stream.
him.
Mafia Thon 3, Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
Best Streamed Event. Streamer University, Kai Cenat.
Okay.
Best Streamed
Yeah.
Series. In the Booth, Plaque Boy Max. Best VTuber. The Burnt Peanut. Best Variety Streamer. Queso.
Queso, yeah.
Best Just Chatting Streamer. Kai Cenat.
And I think Kai's
Rising
won
Star
like
Award.
5.
Marlon.
Mm-hmm.
Best Breakout Streamer. Adapt. League of Their Own. Maya.
Never heard.
Streamer's Choice Award. Jason the Ween. Legacy Award. Double Lift. The Sapphire Award. Cinna. Gamer of the Year. Queso.
Queso, okay. Game of the year.
Streamer of the Year.
Streamer of the year. iShowSpeed.
Yeah. I was about to say it's only right that iShowSpeed was.
Yeah, the way that he was just going around the world this year, I mean, it's well deserved. You know, everybody was saying Kai too because of all the things that he did with Streamer University, Mafiathon 2 and 3, you know, and all the collabs. But iShowSpeed, you got to give it to him. Went around the world and all the numbers that he had. Guys, shout out to all these streamers and all these different varieties of, you know, places that you can win streaming awards from. Like I said, it's not that anybody necessarily cares, right? I'll be very honest. But we're in this space now, right?
Yeah.
Chat. So we want to just pay respects to those who are committing to this type of lifestyle and, you know, entrepreneurship, you know? So shout out to everybody who did win. Shout out to anybody who thought they was going to win, but was just, you know, didn't quite hit the bar, you know? So best luck to you next year. And hopefully one day we grow this community, we make y'all very proud, and we're there too, you know, with our faces on the screen too. So yeah, shout out to that. Shout out to them. But the only thing that I would have to show would be my freaking GOAT, Naruto, guys.
In the arrows.
Once we get past this,
Challenge we've ever done. Tonight.
Sasuke, お前と一緒に戦える日がやっと来たな。
行け。
おお、暴れるぜ。よーし。
and this is first peak for the both of us. So we're both reacting to this just like y'all.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on.
Damn.
遅かったか？
いや、ぴったりだぜ、父ちゃん。
行くぞ。
やってやるってばよ。
ナルト、
父ちゃん。これぞコノハ最強、親子の絆だってばよ。
もうあの頃の赤子ではない。ちょうど明日で。
本当に立派になったね、ナルト。誕生日おめでとう。
Doing the same thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused.
What is going on?
Are they just re-looping this? Oh, okay.
少しは痛みが理解できた。
Sheesh.
Shout out to Naruto.
Yeah, I mean those were new graphics. Is it for a game? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's for a game. That was my last one, guys. I'm not sure if it's for a game or not. But
definitely look into the future, see what it's for.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing what it's really for. And hopefully it's something, whether that's the new anime, because I know they said that they're animating new episodes.
Making it but I thought they were saying they're making the episodes 4K.
I'm not sure. I know that they said that they were starting off with 4 episodes, seeing how the not the views, but the reviews, and seeing the community behind it, if they wanted more. So I'm not sure if that has to do with that or not, or if that's maybe a game. But anything Naruto, guys, I'm personally excited about. Because
yeah, definitely.
That's my goat. That was my first one. That was before Dragon Ball Z and One Piece. It's always Naruto and always will be Naruto for me. So yeah, Charles, that's all I gotta say. Shout out to Naruto with the content.
And with that, folks, this was Anime Walks. This is every Sunday. You are going to get real, raw, authentic conversation when it comes to anime. On Saturdays, you're going to get real, raw, authentic conversations when it comes to the business portion.
Yes, sir.
So we're giving you a weekend full of flavor for your ear, as I like to say. But good conversations every single time. Most of the time we're freestyling, but a lot of the times we're just relaying the news that's going on in the anime community, giving our personal opinions, and we're just loving life. That's all it is, man. That's all you really got to do. When you love anime, you just follow the news that goes on in the week, and you just talk with it in your community.
Yeah. So if you want more anime and you want to stick with more anime news and business news, definitely drop a follow, subscribe. Hit those post bell notifications. Do what you have to do in order to stay updated, because we will give you weekly updates throughout the whole week. So you might be like, oh, well, it's only one day of anime or one day of business. We're going to cover what happened for the entire week before the Saturday and Sunday that we even hop on, guys. So if you want to stay updated, make sure you do what you got to do to stay updated and check out your boys.
Yes, make sure you follow the TikTok, the Discord, the YouTube, and the Reddit page.
Yes, sir.
For all things moving forward. But that is another successful Sunday with your boys, the Cooper Brothers. I am your boy Charles.
And this is your boy Colin, everybody.
And this is Business Talks and Anime Waltz, where we talk everything business and anime. We'll see you on Saturday for the business talk. So be there or be a square.
Or be a big ass square, guys. We don't like squares in our circle.
Yep, that's right, in our community. So we'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Peace, guys.